During this hot political season, we've taken the time to travel all across this state this election season. We're out there to listen to what Texans care about right now. And we're not sitting here trying to find out which city is going to be red, which county might be blue. This is simply a conversation with people. Our Jason Allen getting back on the road this week in the High Plains to find out the current Texas state of mind there.
It is so empty out here.
We're on the road to a place the movie Bernie once described as the part of Texas a lot of Texans seem to leave out.
Of course, I left out the Panhandle, and a lot of people do, but Carthage.
Cotton fields and cattle ranches weren't going to help us, so we headed to Amarillo and the 29th annual Original Harley Party. Now, this will probably come as a shock, but I am not a biker.
Do you think I could pull off being a biker?
Sure.
Really?
It don't matter what you look like.
I have a lot of doubt.
You can do it.
You're the first person to tell me that, so maybe.
We'll go hook you up with the best and pair of chaps.
Thankfully, bikers will let just about anybody join the party.
Could I pull one of these off?
Yeah. Whatever.
Which one do you think?
There you go. Too big.
Too tight.
Or too little.
Unless it's someone from the political party they don't belong to.
Is there anything that the other side you think does okay?
I mean, there probably is, but I can't think of it off the top of my head.
So who do people in the Panhandle think can't do anything wrong?
My kids and grandkids.
Hispanics are very, very close to my family.
We got Corbin, we got Court.
Mostly just my family.
Preston, Colin, Levi.
Big families, and not that big of a surprise. What I wanted to know, though, is what's important to those families right now.
Everybody's kind of like on edge, don't know what to do.
Are they?
I think so. I think so.
And you mean just in the way like they're not sure if they want to spend money or
Yeah,
they
like
wanna...
they think about it twice.
Yeah.
Like they think about it. They just bought a house with an 8% interest rate. You know, everything's gone up.
And they need to get rid of all the drugs and the crime and all that stuff.
Is that a problem?
Oh, bad.
Is it?
Yeah.
Which one's worse, the drugs or the crime?
The drugs. A lot of druggies walk around homeless.
I'm 68 years old. I'm retired. I'm drawn, so I just started drawing Social Security at 66 and a quarter.
But you're still working. You have to be working?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the economy the way it is, my Social Security and her Social Security is not enough to live on.
I think it's all economic too, you know. If we can get bigger factories or bigger something here, people will work more and get off that street, you know, and make things better for the community.
Or making things like you do.
Yeah,
I mean, you're doing it on a small scale.
Yeah, don't ship it from China, you know.
Who's going to keep my tax rate the lowest? People are thinking about that and they're voting that way.
High Plains native Alex Driggers and a reporter at the Lubbock Avalanche Journal confirmed we were on the right track of what people here value.
I think about people's value systems, their beliefs, their faith. People like, you know, Joe that live in Muleshoe. You know, he doesn't make a lot of money. He lives a comfortable life. It's pretty simple. He knows his neighbors, goes to church every Sunday, never misses.
I want there to be God in our schools.
Yeah.
I don't want there to be my grandkids to be questioned on if they're a girl or a boy.
Yep, their values are big, and so is the uncertainty anyone will protect them.
What's going to happen?
Yeah. Would there be a big change?
Right.
I mean, we're to that point, right?
Yeah,
people in either party kind of wonder, like, is my party actually going to be able to do anything?
Right. I know. Like what's going to happen?
Do you feel this accurately portrays how you feel about the election and voting going into the next few months?
In all honesty, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Neither one sounds good enough for me.
Well, so just for the record, you can't pull off the biker thing, by the way. Let's go back to the beginning of the piece.
I think we established that.
So this is a historically red area. For those of you maybe new to the state and don't know that, it sounds like, though, there was an insecurity among some people. No matter who ends up winning this thing in the end, it didn't feel like total security.
Right? You're right. There are totally question marks from some people of even if my candidate wins, is that going to be enough? Or will they make the changes that they are promising they're going to make? At the end of the day, a lot of people there we found in the Panhandle and the High Plains. They value their family. They value what they have, you know, in that small town life, that rural way of living. That's who they're voting for, the person who can protect that. But they're not totally sold on, is either candidate going to protect that?
Right. And we don't get this unless we get out like Jason's been doing all around this state to get the state of mind. Jason, thank you so much. And last week, West Texas. Next week, Jason's heading south, going down to South Texas. Find that story and growing road trip playlist that we're putting together, representing voices we're hearing from all across our state. It's on our website, cbsnewstexas.com.